Hi, I'm Kim Bourgeois Landry. Welcome to the Wonky Quilter. Today is a very happy day because let me tell you something. I am finding my groove. It has taken me taking every single piece of fabric out. I have undone my little sewing area playing with fabric. I'm wearing my fabric. Yes, I don't want to hear anything about it. I'm wearing fabric on my head. I have worn it around my neck. I have draped it over my shoulders. I've done everything that I could do to try to get my groove back. I went and took an an acrylic class. I've been water painting. I have been doing collage in little broken pieces of glass, which is very much like piecing, honestly, that's been very helpful. Also the watercolors. And I think maybe I made my craft just a little bit jelly. Just a little jealous. Since I decided to stop looking for my quilting muse and started looking for my creative muse in a different area. I was under the same umbrella, just looking to express it in a different form. And you know what? Started coming back. Yesterday, before I realized it was sewing machine day, I said, you know what? I need to unscrew some tight screws and loosen up my machine. I didn't even know what I was doing. I watched a couple classes on YouTube. I'm loving me some YouTube, as you well know. I started dusting it, pulling it out, wiping things down. That took me almost an hour. I did not realize how much. There is a whole family of dust bunnies that were living in my machine. They have been evicted, bunch of carpetbaggers. Now, I need to really get my machine oiled. And what I recognized is that, well, it wasn't just me, being dissatisfied with the stitches. As I would lay down a row of stitches from the machine, I was so dissatisfied, all I could do is rip, rip, rip. Well, the fact is, I had not been caring for my machine. It was full of gunk. It needs oil. I'm going to go and buy some fresh oil, and I'm going to make an appointment to have it serviced just because it is a quality piece of machinery, and it deserves it. So yesterday, after I cleaned my machine, I was feeling so good. I started stitching. The machine was stitching better. Not only was it stitching better, I was more pleased with what was happening. Do you see? It wasn't just me being dissatisfied looking out of, not rose-colored glasses, what's the opposite of that? Dark gray looking glasses, and just seeing it badly. The stitches were bad because the machine was not working at its prime. It was not. I was working at a bad disadvantage, and that's because its caretaker was not taking good care of it, which is a shame. It's Father's Day weekend. My father has passed on years ago. He was a hard-working man. He was a good dad, and he was the son of a sharecropper. So he grew up farming from the time he was a very young man. When he was grown and an adult and could buy a new hoe or shovel every week if he wanted to, he was still using a hand-me-down hoe that had been given to him, a worn-down hoe, and a shovel that was given to him probably when he was 15. And it was old. It had the handle got real thin where you hold it. I have a shovel right now. I want to tell you that man not only cleaned his shovel every time he turned a little dirt with it, but it was oiled. It was never put back in his shop, or in Louisiana we call them a shed. It was never put back on the shed on the blade. It was hung. You didn't put it on the blade. You had to think of those things. That's what kept you in your home. It's what kept you in food. And here I am not taking care of my machinery. That's not how I was brought up. So that sometimes you just have to get back to basics, Now, I have been working on this piece. Ooh, just a little coming in. I have a really nice back piece that is one of my favorite pieces of fabric, one of my favorite materials. I think I've already told y'all. It's the Shot Cottons by Peppercorn. Nice dark royal blue on the background. And I'm thinking I'm going to teach myself how to hand applique letters on it. So we'll see how that goes. Pulling out. These are my favorite needles. John James. I have some from England, and I have some from Germany that are actually probably better needles. I keep buying these. Do you know why? Because I love these cases. These are so good for travel. These are the last two I have unopened. This right here, look at how safe that is for travel. And it's nice and tight. These are John James, and this is called Pebbles. And this is just, it's not just a quilting needle like most people will buy sharps or a certain size. When you buy it like this, you're going to get a general 16 different sizes. But what you get afterwards is this groovy case, okay? I know I'm going to have to take this off. I've been wearing this for about 2 hours. I've been doing this for 2 or 3 weeks. Colorful pieces of fabric just to kind of up my energy and find it back. It's my little Rita Moreno thing. But I kind of have a headache today. Take this thing off. Anyway, when you're just trying to get your groove back, just grab, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. Grab yourself a piece of fabric, wrap that up around your neck or around your head, drape it somewhere. You'll be surprised. It makes you feel good, makes you happy, whatever. That works. I wanted to tell you too, another thing. I've been spending a lot of time with my favorite rulers. I have one other favorite one. I think I lost it somewhere on a trip. God, I wish I could find it. But I'm loving these. You can tell I don't do a lot of curved lines because I'm just not there yet. This is another thing that I did while I was trying to find my creativity. Is I put myself, this is all about me. I mean, my family's in it. It shows pictures of me having my baby, me and my husband on our anniversaries. But it says, do more of what makes you happy. So these are all pictures of just my favorite moments. You know, pictures that I was in my favorite moments. So that's a good thing to do, to kind of bring forth some joy and happiness. This makes me happy. A hand stitching teacher gave me this. I love wearing this pin cushion on my finger. It's another thing I did. I went through and refolded and looked at huge amounts of fabrics. Huge amounts. Right here, pink and orange. Orange is such a good color for creativity. So think on these things, you know. What else did I want to tell you today? Because I'm going to have to get back to sewing while I'm really kicking it. You know, I'm just having a really, really good time. Take good care of your machine. One thing that I am going to do without a pattern or anything, I'm just going to say this is for my machine and make it as nice as I can out of a scrap piece of fabric and maybe a little piece of elastic, is I'm going to buy a cover. I'm going to make a cover for my machine. I saw on the Just Wanna Quilt website a few months back, they'd had a speaker in who was someone who worked on machines, that she said, your machine should be covered if you get up for more than like an hour or two. Cover your machine because of the dust. And it really, I think if I were doing that, I would probably be remembering to oil my machine and to treat it honorably, you know. I am fixing to get back to, I mean, I've done this, I'm doing this piece right here, has been machine pieced, but it will be hand quilted. So I'm getting ready for that right now. And I am having, I don't know, I'm having a good couple of days just because I'm finding my groove, and that is just a delight. So please, go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, like, and share, and come back and see me again sometime too, because I have a feeling we will be back to sewing. Okay. Have a good day. Happy Friday. Bye.